Sagittarius, welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. I hope all is genuinely well. Thank you so very much for choosing to spend this time with me today. Let's get right into this. This will be a reading for the Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Holy Spirit, show me what it is that you have for Saggies. As I shuffle Sagittarius, I want you to keep in mind that this reading is genuine, yes, but this reading is general. This means that there are going to be some details in this reading that may actually resonate for you and some things that may not. I invite you to not force fit the reading and understand that certain things unfold at different times for everyone listening. Like I said, listen to this with an open mind. Take what's genuinely for you. Don't force fit the reading. Let's get into this. Okay, Holy Spirit, show me Sagittarius. I can't help but to notice like fear is blocking you. Maybe having to do with a love relationship. Fear is blocking you. Maybe you have a fear of intimacy, fear of closeness, fear of letting go of some type of control that maybe you feel that you want to have. Yeah, it feels like fear could be keeping you from moving into the life that you deserve, including with a love situation, because I feel like you might be disconnected from a soulmate, and your spirit guides are saying you might be trying too hard. It might be necessary for you to give the situation some breathing room and take some space. Give it some time to play out. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and it will all work out. Again, I feel like you're still connected to someone from your past. And I feel like there's something that you're having a difficult time letting go of. For some reason, I can't seem to let go of control. You may have a difficult time letting go of control and allowing a situation to play out. Yeah, and it might have something to do with a twin flame connection that you have with somebody. Oh, okay. Obsessive thinking could be blocking you in some type of way. Yep, you could be obsessing about a person, a situation, a dilemma. And your spirit guides are saying, once you give this over to your spirit guides, you might be able to see a way to find some type of a resolution to a long-standing issue. Because you're obsessing and thinking about something over and over and over again, it's like you're not finding a solution. I feel like this could be you, Sag. Maybe you are the ghoster in a situation. Somebody may feel this way about you, that you ghosted them. Or maybe this is you. Maybe you want to ghost somebody. Maybe you went ghost from someone in particular. Sag. Maybe because of this fear of intimacy, fear of closeness. And you might be thinking about returning. This could be you, Sag. You could be thinking about returning, or somebody might feel like it's time to return to you, to face you. It looks like maybe Sagittarius or cross-watcher, you bent over backwards for the wrong people. And now I feel like you're spending this time to cleanse and detoxify your aura of all this negative energy. Your body, because you could really be overindulging and putting things into your temple, your body, your mind, body, and spirit that aren't the best for you. When I say your temple, I mean even what you're watching, what you're spending your time entertaining yourself with. You may be cleansing yourself of that, right? Taking a hiatus from these types of things, foods, people. It's very clear that there is an earth sign in your energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I strongly get Taurus because you got the Hierophant right behind it. Some of you, no doubt, are dealing with a Taurus, or you got this in your chart and it feels like maybe you've been cheated on. And maybe that's why you have fear of closeness, fear of letting somebody in, fear of letting your guard down. maybe for the fear of being ghosted, really getting like making a strong bonded type of connection with someone and having them leave. It feels like you could have maybe wanted to reach out to somebody. Maybe you wanted to send them a text, and it could have something to do with a Leo, because I always get parallels between the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sag. So always seems to be some type of parallel between you guys' stories. You might be going through some depression, some sadness, and maybe a bit of boredom, because maybe the person that you really want to talk to, you're disconnected from them because they blocked you. You're not communicating. And maybe you're making a decision about reaching out to them. Like I said, you could have written some texts out, some messages maybe online, and maybe you chickened out. Maybe there's somebody that you are not in communication with. Like I said, maybe you've chickened out of sending messages to this person, and maybe there's some type of truth that you're avoiding. Maybe there's something that you're having a difficult time telling to someone face to face. Maybe this is you sending some type of text message. Maybe you're ready to let somebody go. Maybe you're thinking about ghosting them. Maybe you don't want to tell them face to face. And maybe there is somebody that maybe you are thinking about facing, and maybe you want to tell them face to face. Maybe it's kind of necessary at this point, and it's going to require a level of vulnerability for you to do that. I don't know, maybe this is you dealing with somebody that you feel is a bit immature. Yeah, that's what I mean. There might be some immaturity here. There might be somebody that's really playing some games with you, and I promise you it feels, Sagittarius, that there is somebody that might be coming clean to you, might be giving you an apology. Somebody might be ready to communicate to you. For some of you, chances are this could be somebody from your past that's ready to heal some old issues, or this could be you on your own, right? Healing from issues from your past. But moving forward, your spirit guides are really encouraging for you to have peace and to have faith in the unseen. Forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. I ask that you help me let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear toward others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. That's why they want you to have peace. You might have some toxic anger towards somebody, fear towards a situation having to do with somebody, and it's starting to affect your well-being. You might not be feeling like yourself. You might be feeling down, and you might be asking your elders maybe for some advice. Maybe. Like I said, then that's why it feels like it's necessary for you to heal and detoxify from something. Yeah, maybe somebody also. It really does feel like there could be somebody new coming into your life. Sagittarius, you could no doubt be meeting somebody new, and maybe you could be afraid to express your love to this person. But I feel like deep inside your heart, you might be falling quickly for this new partner. This person that you're meeting, you're not meeting them by mistake. You were meant to meet this person. It was divinely orchestrated for you to meet somebody, to meet this new person. And for some of you, it was divinely orchestrated for you to have already met somebody. And maybe you guys just are not together right now for whatever reason. I did mention a twin flame. Yeah, I do feel like your spirit guides might be sending some new people into your life. And you might just have this very familiar and comforting feeling around this person. I don't know, this could have been somebody that you met before, but maybe you met them in passing. I don't know. But maybe you didn't make a connection before. That could be the case. Or some of you is brand new. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you, it really is genuinely time to go and to leave somebody in the past. And it feels like when you are healed and you're ready to let go of fear, like I said, you're not really expecting to fall for this person. You just kind of like run into them, right? And I don't know, there might be some insecurities that you might be expressing. For some reason, I think this is a past situation. I couldn't tell you face to face. Like, this is already played out. 2 scenarios, okay? Keep in mind, you're getting out of a situation with someone. It didn't end well. There is a need to maybe take accountability for something that was said here, because it feels like maybe somebody felt insulted, felt like you were being condescending to them. They took offense to something that they heard or said. Yeah, and they could have saw something online. You could have moved on rather quickly to somebody new. Maybe you couldn't tell them face to face. And maybe this was an overlapping relationship. Maybe you started talking to somebody new before you had officially ended it with somebody else, and somebody may have found out about it. And maybe, like I said, somebody wants you to take accountability, and maybe you feel like, you know what, that's small stuff. Don't sweat that small stuff. Like, if I've moved on, deal with it. That type of thing. That's what this feels like to me. Some of you could really be in the process of a divorce, and if you're not divorcing on paper literally, then this is you moving out. Some of you could be waiting for a court deliberation, sentencing. Some of you could have somebody around you that is doing illegal activity. And some of you, maybe there's just this desire to travel. Maybe you are really genuinely looking for a change in scenery. Maybe you're looking for something different. Some of you could definitely be looking for a new place to live. Sightseeing, this type of thing. Yeah, so I definitely feel that someone has seen the light. Somebody has maybe possibly seen the error of their ways. Maybe somebody recognizes their faults in the situation, and maybe they didn't want to admit that before. But I strongly feel that there is someone that would like to approach you, while at the same time you are pursuing someone, or you are being pursued by someone. I feel that there is someone that would like to come toward you. This could even be your own mother, could be your baby's mom. There is somebody that would like to clear up some old beef, some old toxic energy that maybe you guys are stuck on. Maybe you guys haven't found a way to move past certain things, and maybe, I don't know, something may possibly change. Now, I could even say this in the sense of like a platonic relationship. Let's say you had an issue with your kids. Maybe your child may need to find a way to let go of some barriers that they built up to protect themselves. There could be a child that may want to hear that you are proud of them. Maybe there's a child that might feel confused and inadequate, and might just need to hear that. Son or daughter, I'm proud of you. And I promise you, there is somebody that I feel might be coming out of the closet. That's what I feel. Yeah, see, that is the thing. Somebody would like for you to hear where they're coming from. Somebody might feel like you're so fixated on your own perspective that you don't even try to see things from their point of view, right? Somebody is saying, I'm really hurt. I really took offense to something that was done or said, or something that I observed, and you're saying that's small stuff. Don't sweat me with that stuff, right? Somebody feels like you're not taking into consideration at all how they might be feeling, while the other person is hoping that you will let go of some type of grudge that maybe you're holding on to, because it feels like maybe you did trust somebody, and maybe you did let your guard down and they hurt you. They cut you off. Maybe you feel like they were playing you the whole time, playing games with you. And yeah, confirmation. It's time to clear your energy field. You got some negativity, like I said, some anger that you're really holding on to, that you might find a very difficult way, like find it very difficult for you to let go of. What is this? Where are you at a crossroads? Because it's like you're undecided, maybe to maybe reapproach somebody, because maybe you feel like this person has completely written you off, and you feel like there's no way back to this person, this individual that maybe you broke up with, and there could be an age difference between you and this person. Somebody key to your heart. Somebody does have the key to your heart. I was about to say that somebody had a key to your house and they need to give it back. Maybe you feel like this person is your other half. Maybe you were really happy with this person. Somebody might have heart problems, it feels like. Heart palpitations, anxiety. Somebody may need to take their high blood pressure medications. Yeah, and see, maybe you're in a really dicey, weird, gray area with your own mom, your own baby's mom. I promise you, parent to child. That's what this really does feel like for some of you. Maybe you're having an issue with you and your kid. Maybe your child doesn't know where they stand with you for whatever reason. Or this could be a worry of a child that they may want to come out of the closet, but they're really concerned about how they're feeling disowned. I don't know, you might have a father that's like an alpha male. I don't know. Some of you could really be getting into your ancestry. You might have a very stern, strict dad. You could have Native American ancestry. And I feel like somebody just doesn't have the bravery to come to you to tell you what. Definitely a Taurus. Am I reading for a Sag? Yep, you got a Taurus here. Maybe it has something to do with a conflict, settling a conflict between you and your daughter. Because it really does feel like somebody did weave a web of lies and could have gotten caught in a situation. Somebody could have capitalized on somebody's vulnerability. But it's very clear that somebody felt defeated and somebody could have interfered in a relationship. This could have been that, I don't know, maybe your child didn't approve of somebody that you were dating. And once again, here is a Taurian, a Taurus individual. Maybe some of you were married. I definitely see where you might be exploring your options when it comes to your career. You might be at a crossroads in that area of your life. And maybe there really is something new that you would like to start, but maybe you're not feeling completely confident in yourself to really make this happen. Even though this is something where your heart really is in it, but you just really don't know maybe how to get something off the ground. Some of you, especially, like I said, if this is parent to child, this could be that you may have an adolescent and like a child that's going into adulthood. Maybe they want to leave and cut the apron strings. Maybe you feel like your child, maybe, I don't know, somebody, I'm hearing the silver spoon. Maybe somebody felt like, I don't know, like they were very privileged as a kid. Somebody could be cutting somebody off. And there could be a child that might feel like this is completely unfair. Why do I feel like somebody is the black sheep of the family or may feel this way? You may really be deciding to come out of your shell. Maybe you've been a homebody, Aries. Maybe you feel like maybe you have been antisocial in general, or this is circumstantial. Maybe you have not been talking to somebody and you're really feeling sad. Vulnerable. Maybe there is something that's going to take a level of vulnerability to really say something. Have like a mutual exchange, a verbal conversation with somebody where there's this, where you feel like you can be heard and they can be free to talk without judgment, without being over talked. You got a Virgo here. You have a water sign. I don't really want to focus on signs here, but I will say Taurus sticks out for me because it's come out multiple times in this reading. As a matter of fact, that could be your father. Your father could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So once again, right beneath that is earth. So I do feel like, I don't know, some of you, somebody could be addicted. Somebody is really going through a lot of grief and they don't really know how to handle it. So somebody could really be getting hardcore into drugs. Somebody could really be high, and it could be your daughter going through some deep grief here. We got a Leo in this reading. Some of you, there could be a sale of a home. You could be purchasing a new home. You could no doubt be in the market for a new place. Some of you might be into real estate, and you could really make a solid living doing so. Some of you may have a desire to be more active on social media. You could really be into, well, I'm going to say cosmetic surgery. And I'm also, once again, a Taurus. This is, yeah. And what's clarifying that is Queen of Wands. So you could be dealing with an Aries Taurus cusp. Possibly your son could be an Aries Taurus cusp. You could have an air sign daughter. Either way, I feel like there's something that maybe you're going to be working out with someone, because it feels like you guys might be making peace, finding some type of middle ground. Like I said, after somebody's feelings were hurt and somebody feels like the other one was not taking their perspective, their side of the story into account. Yeah, and maybe your friends are helping you out. Because I did say some of you could be moving. Maybe somebody kicked you out. Maybe you kicked out your kid because they were on some type of chemical substance. Oh, I don't want to say your kid's boyfriend or girlfriend. I don't know. But I do see where, I don't know, you could be thinking about moving out, or you, like I said, you parted ways from somebody. You broke up with them. Maybe, yeah, somebody that you have children with. Or like I said, this is a situation between you and your kids. And at the end of the day, yeah, you guys might have learned from the situation. There could potentially be some type of forgiveness, but I feel like somebody may have cheated, and I don't know, maybe doubling back, circling back, and regretting the fact that they may have cheated on you, because now they realize that they really do have a lot of love for you, because there is nothing like a soulmate connection. Maybe they were dealing with multiple other people, and maybe they really didn't find somebody that really compares to you. And I feel like somebody might have a difficult time moving on and letting go. What is this with friendships? Friendships is going to be very significant. This could be you connecting with your soul family. This could be that maybe you had a fallout with your family, your siblings, your friends. Could have been an argument about cheating. And maybe you are having to make a decision. Maybe some of you are making a decision to get a divorce. That could be what this legal issue is about. Some of you, you're setting boundaries with family members because maybe you have a desire to maybe do something else, maybe something that is spiritual. Maybe some of you are no doubt like energy healers, you're channelers. You may be able to be like a guiding light to other people and help them to break free from things that bind them and help them to awaken. Maybe you are somebody that sees the light. Maybe you are a light worker, and maybe this is something that you have a desire to go into. Maybe you're very witchy, and maybe there's family members that really just don't understand and might get the wrong interpretation of what you're trying to do. But I feel like Sagittarius, like this is your life to live, and if you feel led to do something, this is like your spirit guides really trying to get your attention to really make a decision about some type of spiritual gift that you have, some type of natural ability that you have. Yeah, your spirit guides are really inviting for you to share your gifts and help other people, right? Like I said, you're someone that sees the light, and you're somebody that can help others see the light. And your spirit guides are saying stay focused, because it feels like there's a lot of distractions that might be thrown your way at this time. And yeah, for some of you, it may be necessary for you to not sweat the small stuff, because maybe you got a lot of things that are, I don't know, I feel like maybe honestly, I feel like some small things are just adding up. You got the Ace of Cups. I did say that you're meeting somebody new. You have let somebody go. You're still in love with somebody. And there might be some temptation to maybe go back and fool around. Yeah, I think so. Maybe you were lying the whole time. Like I said, somebody's playing games with you. Like, or did put you on hold to go and see about somebody else. This is why they ghosted you. So maybe see if behind your back they could go fix something with somebody else. It's like somebody has their eye on a water sign. This could be you with Earth in your chart. Maybe you are still attracted to a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. September. But I want to say Libra and Virgo. And I'm also going to say Capricorn, because I'm feeling the month of winter time. Who am I reading for? Sagittarius. I feel like, yeah, Capricorn, Aries. Maybe you're not feeling as financially stable as you would like to be, and it could be connected to your confidence, right? Because I did say that something is keeping you from moving forward into the life that you deserve. Some of you are parents, or maybe you're a caregiver. Maybe it really is time to look into your inner child issues. But with your career, it feels like maybe you're fixated on past mistakes. Maybe you're feeling insecure about what to do. It definitely feels like clarity is coming in for you. And it may really be time for you to take seriously something that you may feel brings you a lot of enjoyment, but maybe you feel like the opportunity has kind of like passed you by. Maybe you feel like you missed an opportunity to do something, and this is why you're a bit hesitant. There could be some travel delays possibly, or perhaps maybe you're delaying some type of travel to maybe go and see somebody. That could have something to do with an air sign in Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini that maybe you do want to approach. Maybe you're keeping some things quiet, and it could be that maybe you guys are just not talking right now. There might be some things that haven't been addressed, but I honestly feel like there is somebody that maybe you do want to go see. I feel that way, but maybe you're feeling undecided, and maybe there's issues here with car. Like there could be car troubles. I don't know. But it honestly feels like you're still hurt from a situation, and it could be blocking you from accepting an offer that could really be good for you in the long run. Somebody new, because I don't know, it feels like you may want to go back to somebody. So I honestly feel like there is somebody that you can't stop thinking about, or can't stop thinking about you. And I feel like, yeah, somebody might be deciding to approach the other here. And it could have been in the past somebody was all about taking. Maybe somebody didn't contribute. Maybe you felt taken advantage of in some type of way, and it could have had something to do with a Scorpio. Somebody with Scorpio and fire in their chart. But it's very clear that maybe there's some closure that you're looking for. And maybe you're unclear about whether or not you can receive that closure. And some of you, maybe money is really tight. Maybe your finances weren't what you expected them to be. There could have been some type of unexpected bill. It could have had something to do with your car. Maybe you feel like you had to overspend for something. And maybe, I don't know, there could, for some of you, there could really be a slowdown with your money. You might have a lot of debt. What did I get that for? Leo. You have a lot of debt piling up. But it feels like uncertainty is the fear that's blocking you. Fear like that maybe something's not going to work out. Maybe fear that something career-wise is wishful thinking. But it really does feel like there could be some good news coming to you. There could be some new opportunities waiting for you. But you got to get out of your head, Sagittarius, because it really feels like you're just really too much in your head. You're living in your head too much for your own good. But this is why your spirit guides are saying they want you to work with an open mind. You might find like an out-of-the-box type of approach to like a business issue or a financial problem, a financial bind that maybe you find yourself in. You or somebody around you. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. Maybe that's what you're afraid of doing. Expansion. I did get that for another fire sign. Fear of success here. Like that's what's blocking you. Subconscious fears having to do with success. Maybe guilt having to do with success. I don't know. But there is an opportunity, Sagittarius, that I feel like you might be pursuing. Maybe you feel like you lost yourself for a little while, and I feel like you're about to get the clarity that you need. I feel honestly like, yeah, you couldn't tell someone face to face. Maybe they couldn't tell you. And maybe somebody did find out the truth about why you ghosted them. And yes, I do feel honestly, like I said before, that there is somebody that you may want to approach, or somebody that may want to approach you to be honest about something that they, like I said, deliberately hid from you, lied to you about. Maybe somebody just felt like the timing was a bit off. Maybe you met somebody when they were in a relationship. Yeah. Confirmation. I left when I saw you with someone. Exactly. You couldn't tell them face to face. They found out anyway. They saw you with somebody else. And that's when they left. Somebody felt like you were playing them, I'm telling you. And then they did lose themselves for a little while. They did maybe get a bit depressed. And somebody really is finding it very difficult to let you go, and would really like to share some good news with you. Maybe feels like you're their confidant. Feels definitely a Sagittarius. There's definitely, for some of you, an Aquarius. You got a Leo. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, I do feel honestly like there is somebody that you might be approaching. There might be somebody that you really admire, Sagittarius, and there might be somebody that you might be settling some beef with. Could be your child, like I said. Could be somebody that you were in love with at some point in time. The point is, I do feel like you might make a truce, might bring some type of peace between you and somebody, but fear is the very thing that's blocking you, as well as boundaries. So how do we end this off? Okay, confirmation. You are in separation from someone. Somebody ghosted you. They got into another relationship. They didn't tell you. You're meeting somebody new. You got another opportunity here where you might have chemistry with somebody. You might be attracted to somebody, and I don't know, you guys might have chemistry. It doesn't look like you're going to look for this person, but see, that's what I mean. Somebody was married or in a relationship. You did have with somebody from your past a lot of attraction and chemistry, but maybe you found out the truth that they were married and engaged, married or engaged, and at bottom line, the point is, in a committed, so-called committed relationship. When you found out the truth, it ended in separation. They ghosted you, and you're still left with these romantic feelings that you really can't seem to let go of or get a hold of. Maybe you've been talking to your friends, trying to get some type of advice. Maybe there is somebody new that you're getting to know. Maybe you really are flirting with them, but maybe for some of you, you're deceiving this person because you're still in love with somebody from your past, or you're in separation from somebody who was a flirt and deceived you. But somebody may be approaching you. It could be an Aries, it could be a water sign. It could be a family member of yours, your grandfather, your grandmother, your uncle, your cousin, your brother. You're not speaking to somebody. I feel like somebody may come forward. I do. Somebody may feel like they're showing you tough love by putting up some type of boundaries, but I honestly feel like there could potentially be a relationship, a friendship, a partnership that could possibly be saved between you and someone. And I promise you it's so similar to the Aries reading, who happens to be front and center in your reading. All right, so let's move on to the advice. Holy Spirit, any advice that you have for the Saggies? Oh, some of you are dealing with a Libra. This situation will be handled in a just and fair manner. No doubt some of you are, like I said, awaiting a court decision. I feel that. I even feel like this could be the case in karma. Justice. Your spirit guides are saying that things are going to be taken care of. If there's been something that has been unfair to you, I feel like something may be taking place. Expect a miracle. Your spirit guides say, have faith that your prayers have been heard, that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So if there is something that you're praying about, something that you're waiting for some type of confirmation about, your spirit guides are saying, expect a miracle to take place. Maybe you feel like it's a miracle that this person may actually come forward and apologize. I don't know. Well, with that, Sagittarius, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. If you would like to book a personal, the way to do so would be to head over to my website, which is angelicascensionstarot.com. Hey, fire signs, it's been good. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If you feel like this reading was helpful, do me a favor and give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you already haven't. And if you do decide to subscribe, Saggies and Cross Watchers, make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss an upload whenever I upload for you or your Cross Watcher sign. Take good care, Saggies and Cross Watchers. I'll see you guys again in the next video.